So like the interesting thing for me is Richard Hart, he just thought of every possible scenario. And like
Hmm.
obviously like he spent a lot of time to design it, and he's kind of looking at it from every angle saying like, okay, what are guys going to try to do? Okay, they're going to try to get the
Yeah.
pay and they're going to try and unstake. Okay, we gotta create a model that it's just an incentive structure. It's like a very complex incentive structure that's kind of gamified, right? So it's like you can try to, you know, you can choose when you stake and unstake, but as far as like anyone trying to benefit from, yeah, doing one thing like getting the rewards and then or getting the payday and then trying to pull it out, like, yeah, I didn't realize like the level of detail of all the nuances of like disincentivizing anyone to try and go against the overall project, or you could actually the overall kind of benefit of everyone, right? So which speaks volumes, because he's really tried to create a system that benefited long-term holders and benefited people that are committed to um, basically holding, right? It's
Yeah.
and you see like it's the opposite of so many projects, because so many projects in crypto, and it's one of the biggest problems, like the most rampant problems, is like you have so many projects where there's it's set up in a way where the incentive of the instances go against the community. You have people that hold a lot of the coin early on, like whether they be found, whether they be early investors or what have you. Like it could be what are they called, like the angel investors, whatever, the VCs and stuff, right? Like so
Hmm.
there's all like in incentive models of these coins, there's so many opposing forces that go, and the community's in like it's almost like the community's in the middle. It's stuck in the crossfire of like
Yeah.
all these crazy people trying to get their money, and they're just in the middle holding, thinking like, oh yeah, everyone has my best interest in line, and they're like basically in crossfire scenario, right? Whereas at least with Hex, it's set up in a way that doesn't have that be an issue, right? Which is not the case in 90% of cryptos.
And that, yeah, that's why like the like in terms of like all the other cryptos, so even if we look at like any of the dividend yielding coins, the only one that has like that level of like game theory in terms of like the supply locking is actually, because like for example, um like if you're staking, this isn't true for Ethereum right now, but like later on, if somebody's staking Ethereum, like after they get to like phase 1.5, you can freely, like you'd be able to like unstake anytime, like you see